Et voilà pour l'actualité. Le président américain Donald Trump a été reçu ce mercredi matin en Chine, à Pékin, une conférence qui a été tenue suite à des négociations. Voilà, la réconciliation entre deux pays qui sont en guerre aujourd'hui au monde entier. Donald Trump, le président américain, à Pékin, malgré que juste pendant son arrivée, l'accueil qu'il a réservé la Chine fait parler aujourd'hui le monde entier. Selon les dires des gens, c'est qu'il n'a pas été bien reçu en Chine. Voilà, suite à des tiraillements qu'il a eu avec la Chine le temps passé. Voilà son arrivée en Chine. Avec la belle voix de LETTRE-J, les journalistes. Voilà, Info 26. Pour plus d'actualité, on est à Regardez avec moi l'arrivée de Donald Trump en Chine,
President Xi now is awaiting President Trump's arrival. The children who've been gathered there waving flags and flowers have been chanting, "Welcome, welcome, welcome to Beijing." There's cannons in place ready for possibly a military salute too. But this is all part of China's protocol for a state visit, and a state visit that carries with it so much consequence and so much significance, particularly at this point. Yes, there's going to be this great big grand gesture we're expecting any moment now as President Trump will make his way up the steps of the Great Hall and will greet China's President Xi Jinping. Then they will go behind the scenes for those bilateral conversations, the one-on-one conversations. They last saw each other 6 months ago. President Trump was last here back in 2017. In fact, if you want to wind the clock right back, President Xi became the chairman of the Chinese Communist Party back in 2013 when President Trump was then hosting The Apprentice. Now, the master of The Apprentice is now America's commander-in-chief, and these are the two leaders of strategic adversaries in the world. It is going to be an extraordinary show as we can see the motorcade now arriving, making its way up. President Trump will emerge very shortly and will shake the hand, we assume, of China's President Xi Jinping. He said Xi would give him a bear hug. I don't think that's going to be taking place in this place of significance and in front of cameras, both for the Chinese press and images that are being shown around the world. President Xi wants to put on a show for America's president. He wants to welcome him, make him feel the warmth of the Chinese people, of the Chinese culture, but perhaps also maybe try and lull him into a little bit of a false sense of security around these negotiations by lavishing such pomp and ceremony upon a man who loves a show and loves a performance. But this is a hugely consequential moment as we look at these pictures coming in from Tiananmen Square, from the Great Hall of the People, a site that was constructed back in 1959 and 10 years after the Chinese Communist Party was founded. But this is going to be an extraordinary moment unfold, Kieran.
It is, and you got the president's car now, the Beast, arriving there at the Great Hall.